Welcome back, I-24 News Special Edition on this Friday, April 7, 2017. A dramatic change over the skies of the Middle East as the United States attacks Syria in reaction to the horrific chemical attack that we saw earlier this week. 59 Tomahawks launched from 2 aircraft carriers in the Mediterranean, American aircraft carriers, into Syria, damaging an air base. Of course, the Americans and reports coming out this morning suggest and tell us that the United States did alert Russia just before striking Syria. The Russians presumably alerted the Syrians, but at the end of the day, this is a game changer, people are saying this morning. Let's go straight to the UK. We're joined by political analyst Tom Gross, and reactions, international reactions coming in this morning from the United Kingdom. Mr. Gross, first of all, the UK's position on this.
Good morning. Well, I think the government has welcomed it. The opposition leader of the Labour Party has yet to comment. And I think, broadly speaking, there's also a sigh of relief that the West has taken action, that someone has enforced President Obama's 2013 red line, and that democracies won't stand by and watch children be inflicted with chemical weapons.
Where does it put the United Kingdom in your expert mind if this is a gunshot, and we don't think it is? It feels like a low-risk strike. That is what military analysts are saying this morning at the end of the day, that it's a strike for show, so to speak. But where does it put the UK in the event that this escalates?
Well, I
think we've lost Tom Gross right there. He's back. Yes. What are you saying, Mr. Gross? Pardon me.
I said that the British already cooperate with the Americans in bombing ISIS targets in Syria, and I imagine they would also cooperate with the Americans if asked on bombing regime targets.
Of bombing regime targets. Well, in that respect, though, are we looking, do you think, in your mind at the possibility of more further escalation of a coalition?
Well, it's not about further escalation. It's about doing a little bit the same as Israel has done, which is selectively intervening as a warning to Assad to, even in fighting his war, stay within some kind of humanitarian and moral boundaries and not step over the mark. That's the message, and it's also a message not just to Syria, but to other countries. It's not an accident that Donald Trump was meeting with the Chinese leader about North Korea at the time he ordered these strikes. It's also a message globally that America is back, that the years of Obama, when there was a perceived reluctance of America to be involved, is probably over. And Britain and other smaller democracies, including no doubt Israel there, are probably welcoming the fact that there's going to be robust American leadership in the world again.
Well, we're welcoming with a very, I say with a very cautious eye, because any type of robust action in the Middle East tends to spark another robust action. But Mr. Gross, I want to thank you very much for joining us this morning. Mohammed, reaction from the region as well now.